Welcome to HDTV. You're now rocking with your boy. I was going to do a StreamYard last night, but I was too tired. I got into the crib, poured me a drink, sat down, and I was knocked out for the count. I was gone. Gone. Like I was gone. I was outie. But Lloyd Banks basically responded to what this guy Jim Jones said. Jim Jones basically, well, Juelz said it first. It was supposed to be Juelz Santana versus Memphis Bleak, but everybody started to remember Memphis Bleak don't have no hits really. He don't have a lot of songs. I mean, he has some albums, but as far as songs and complete songs, it's like, nah. You know what I'm saying? Like, nah. You know, nobody gives him no bail on that. Now, Juelz basically said Memphis Bleak would be a wash. He basically said that would be a wash of a battle. And he basically came out and said, would it be a battle is me versus Lloyd Banks. I think I'll get him. You know, and then Jim Jones basically added his 2 cents, like, yeah, Doggy, yeah, we'll get into that too. We'll get into that battle too. Yeah, I would love to go against Lloyd Banks. I think we could beat him. I think we could beat him. You know what I'm saying? So everybody was bringing up Lloyd Banks. And it's so ironically, when they brought this up, they basically had the Cody 2 just dropped. Like the first 2 singles dropped. Like it's so funny how they were saying it. Menace with Conway, and then he had Fell in Love. You know, Fell in Love was alright. Menace was a monster. Him and Conway just spazzed out on that beat. Especially Conway. Conway must have went in the studio mad as hell. So I can understand that. Now, Lloyd Banks did a performance where he was performing on some songs, doing a joint here, joint there. Then he came out with then he brought the song I Smell Ussy. Is that you, I smell Ussy. Is that you, Ja? I smell Ussy. Is that you, Black? I smell Ussy. Is that you, Ty? Y'all uckers is Ussy. I'm falling now, playing now, watch, man. It's nothing you could do to stop, man. Y'all people get so emotional. You remind me of my itch. It's not in my nature to make a commitment, so let me breathe. What up, One True? So he did his verse to that, and then a surprise guest came out, which the whole crowd went crazy. The Talk of New York, Tony Yayo. When I first met her, I did anything to get her. Paid all the bills and filled the refrigerators. It was classic, and they was up there performing, and somebody asked Banks about the verses. What's up, Nerdy Blue? Nerdy Blue said, uh-oh. So they basically said something about Juelz and Jim wanting a verses, and Banks basically just said, them hookers can't F with me. And then Yayo like, man, I just got off tour. What are they talking about? I've been traveling all around the way. Nobody want to hear that. So this begs the question. Who would win in a versus? Would it be Banks and Yayo or Jim Jones and Juelz? Now, Jim Jones has a lot of songs. Like, I don't understand why people think Jim Jones doesn't have any songs, but Jim has songs. I think he has better songs than Joel Santana. Joel's is the better lyricist, but the better artist, I believe, was Jim Jones. Jim Jones has way more better songs than Joel's. Now, Lloyd Banks and Yayo, everybody disses Yayo, but Yayo has a pretty good catalog. From the G Unit mixtapes, he's put out, I think, 2 albums, 3, well, 1 album and then 2 mixtapes after that. You know, Predicate, Thoughts of a Predicate Felon to me wasn't that bad. I thought it was a decent album. For Yayo to be in jail all that time and to come, it's just the timing, I feel, of the album was kind of bad. I think the timing was bad. Because everybody forget, Yayo was supposed to go right after Buck. But he had to go back. He went back to jail because I guess he violated something, the probation or something like that. So that's when the Game came in. The Game really wasn't with G Unit. He was with Aftermath, and Dre and Iveen and them put him in G Unit, you know, to try to sell him because they couldn't sell him. Game couldn't sell for nothing. He wasn't making any songs. And I heard his CD with JT the Bigger Figure. Shout out to JT the Bigger Figure. But the CD was ass water, dog. He was sounding like Shine. Like his flow sounded like Shine, and he switched it up. 50 and Who Kid, 50 put him on mixtapes to get him hot. Now, Banks has some bangers. Banks has some good albums. Rotten Apple was not bad. Everybody's talking about, I didn't like Rotten Apple, but I'm like, Rotten Apple wasn't bad. The thing was, it wasn't promoted, and then Banks' dumbass lost the damn CD. The chicks took his CD that he was smashing, but you know, that's Banks. Lazy Lloyd. So, my thing is, who do y'all think would win in a versus? Who would win in a versus? Like, if we're doing a versus, Tony Yayo and Lloyd Banks versus Jim Jones and Juelz, who would win that versus? I feel like Jim Jones probably has the best songs out of everybody. But as far as the bars, as far as lyrical content, Lloyd Banks will wash all of them. Like, if we're talking about straight up lyrics, bar for bar, Lloyd Banks will wash all of them. Lloyd will kill Juelz. It's not even close. I love Juelz. Juelz is nice on the mic, but Lloyd would destroy him. Lloyd Banks is a monster. Like, people forget he was the punchline king. Wasn't no Cassidy. Cassidy is more wittier than Lloyd Banks. Cassidy has more of a personality and wittier than Lloyd Banks. But lyrical, bar for bar, Cassidy ain't messing with Lloyd Banks. I'm telling you, this dude Lloyd Banks, people forget about how great his pen is. And I think people have gotten used to it. But Banks is doing something that we haven't seen a Lloyd Banks do, and that's drop after a year. Dropping, going on tour, got a video out. So, but you got Jim Jones and Juelz basically saying they could get Lloyd. Lloyd basically just said what he said. Because Lloyd believes in his heart of heart what the Lloyd believe Jim Jones and Juelz believe in their heart of hearts that they would wash. Well, not wash, but they would beat Lloyd Banks. My thing is, where did all this come from? Like, what would make Juelz bring up Lloyd Banks? Then Juelz talked about, oh man, Lloyd Banks, you know, me and him had a falling out and then he stopped himself. Yeah, that's what I want to see. Kim versus Fox. I don't care about no damn Jim Jones, Juelz. It's like, bruh, dog, they brought this man name up. To me, this is signifying that they probably have something in the works already. Because why would Juelz come out the blue and say Lloyd Banks? Lloyd Banks is quiet. Lloyd Banks, I don't even think Lloyd Banks will do the verses because that's just not Lloyd Banks. Lloyd Banks like to drop his stuff, put his stuff out there, come market, chill with people, mingle a little bit, and then he's done. Lloyd Banks ain't the type of guy who's going to, oh, I want to perform and do all this. Now, if he's getting a bag for it, then hell yeah, he'll do it. But if he ain't getting a bag for it, if he's not getting a bag for it, it's like, no, no, no. If he ain't getting a bag for it, it's like, no, 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 no. But yeah, Jay versus Nas, like, that's what we want. We want Jay versus Nas. What's up, Mr. X? Lloyd Banks remind me of Nas personality-wise. They're similar in some ways, yeah. But Nas has, the thing about Nas is Nas makes records. Like, he can make records. You know what I'm saying? Banks isn't really a strong suit to make records. You know, it's not a strong suit for him to make records like that. Banks always needed somebody on a track to make him shine on certain songs. But Nas, to me, is a little more deeper of an artist. He makes better songs to me than Banks. But personality-wise, you can say that. But Nas, to me, is a little more personable than Banks is. Banks is very quiet and private. Like, you didn't even know he had a girlfriend until 50 Cent said something about it when they fell out. You didn't even know he had anything. You thought Banks was just a playboy, you know. And 50 said, man, he really ain't a player or nothing like that. He got a chick who stays such and such. And Banks was pissed. That's when Banks and 50 just never clicked after that. Because, see, Banks like everything private. He's quiet. 50's very boisterous, braggadocious. But 50 is quiet. Like, when 50's not around cameras or around people he don't know, 50 basically is very quiet. But 50, he's always had this relationship. Him and Banks have always been like that. It's like Banks looks at it like, you know, he feels like, you know, he wants to get respect for his pen. He don't care about all that making millions. Like, he loves that he got money, he got put out there, but Banks ultimately wants to be respected. Yeah, that's true, Mr. X. They both are very quiet. They both are the type to speak through their music. Nas and Banks are speaking through their music. They don't really care about all that back and forth. Right. Nas has. Nas is smarting up. Jay-Z said, smarten up, Nas. And Nas is smarting up. Nas is doing his thing. But what this shows me, because Lloyd Banks was giving love to 50 and all of them. He loved 50. Like Banks said, we brothers. Me and Fifth are brothers. And you know why I love Banks? Banks is not diss 50 on no platforms, no music. Banks is not diss 50. Now, guys like Buck and Game, look at where their career's at. Their career has been shitty since they left 50. What have they done since they left 50? Buck dealing with Transformers, Brothers in Disguise and shit. The Game out here clout chasing. Got took for his masters because he got a manager who too busy trying to be the superstar, but leave his artists out to dry. It's like, what are we doing here? You know, what are we doing here? Like, what is the end game to this? Like, that's why I told people the Game was stupid for leaving G-Unit. The Game had it made, dog. You was in G-Unit, you was in the hottest group, and you just had to mess it up, right? You had to mess it up by listening to Jimmy Henchman and them guys who practically were broke. They just hated 50 because why? 50 was successful. All them artists were mad at 50. They always hated on 50 Cent. And my thing is this. Lloyd Banks had plenty of times to diss 50. Then you got Rick Ross trying to diss Lloyd Banks on the low with his fat ass. Listen, worry about your taxes, man. Banks doing something you ain't do. Put out a good album. An album that I could go back and listen to. Your album, man, I can't listen to your shit more than a few minutes. Why is everybody still crying about Jay-Z Takeover and Nas Ether? Because, man, you know why they arguing about it? Because Nas won. The only people arguing about it, Mr. X, are stupid people. I told this dude the other day, he was like, there was nothing factual in Ether. Nothing factual? He went from Hawaii Sophie name, kept my name. He went from Hawaii Sophie fame, kept my name in his music. You don't remember Dead Presidents? I have the presidents to represent me. Get money. That was Nas saying I got the presidents to represent. He sampled his voice, right? Right? He was basically returning that shot to, yeah, I sampled your voice. You was using it wrong. You made it a hot line. I made it a hot song. So Nas basically was dissing him back for that shit. Then he said, you went from Hawaii Sophie fame, kept my name in your music. Hawaii Sophie is where we found out about Jay-Z, you idiots. Foxy got you hot because you kept your face in a puss. Wasn't he messing with Foxy Brown at the time? What, you think you getting girls now because of your looks? Remember he talked about they used to call me ugly until I pulled up in that new buggy. And then they vision got fuzzy. Remember that line Jay-Z said? That's what Nas was talking about. You think you getting girls now because of your looks? Oh my gosh, Ether was the most factual song in the world. You went from Jazz to Kane to Irv to Big to Eminem murdered you on your own shit. You a stick riding agate. You love the attention. Queen's Cats What does Jay-Z love? Attention. Queens cats run you uckers. Ask Russell Simmons. Where's Russell Simmons from? Queens. So what are we talking about? Huh? What are we talking about here? That song was factual. Brace yourself for the main event. Y'all impatiently waited. It's like an AIDS test. What's the results? It's not positive. Who's the best? Pac, Nas, or Big? Do you know where he got that line from? I'm from the city where they say who's the best, Biggie J or Nas. Biggie J or Nas. Remember that? On where Cough-a-Lung, where I'm from Marcy, son. Ain't nothing nice. Remember he said that line? I'm from the place where they say the best MCs is Biggie J and Nas. So that's why Nas came back saying, who's the best, Pac, Nas, or Big? He took that from your song. So that's not factual what he said. Man, dudes do not listen to bars, dog. Y'all don't remember that? I'm from the city where they say the best MCs is Biggie J and Nas. Remember he said that and Nas came back said, he came back? He came back. Who's the best? It's not positive. Pac, Nas, or Big. He basically was dissing him back. Ain't no best. East, west, north, south, flossed out, greedy. He basically just deaded him in that line. Y'all, what up, C-Pen? Y'all remember that from where he said, I'm from the city where the best MCs is Biggie J and Nas. That's where Nas took that line from. That whole Ether song, he broke Jay-Z down. I'm like, dude, when I first heard it, I was like, oh my gosh. Bruh, dog, it was not even close, dog. Look, Jay-Z fans are trying their best to keep that alive, dog. Nas murdered the dude when Nas said that line. When he said, Foxy got you hot because you kept your face in a us. What you think you get girls now because of your looks? He took that from Song Cry. Remember Song Cry? They used to call me ugly till I pull up in the buggy. Then they vision got all fuzzy. So Nas basically said, you think you get girls now because of your looks? He was talking about Song Cry. He murdered Jigga. Dog, he destroyed Jigga. He destroyed him when he said that line. What you think you getting girls now because of your looks? Come on, dog, stop it. Jay-Z fans are gasping. Look, Nas killed them, dog. Okay? Nas killed them. If it wasn't for him hopping on Beyonce's whole run and whole wave, Jay-Z would have been done. Everybody knows this. Now, back to what we were talking about. I had to break that down real quick, talking about Takeover and Ether. Ether destroyed Takeover. It was the beat, the delivery, the flow. Yeah, Nas was in the film room. That's what dude, Nas has known all about this dude's career. This dude, the dude even said, dogs, you get off my stick. You love my style, nigga. FJZ. He came with the Tupac on him. When he came with the Tupac, FJZ, I was like, oh no. This is over. I knew it was over. And he said, FJZ, you've been on my stick. You love my style. He got that from the first CD, Dead Dog. When he did the song Dead Presidents, Jay-Z was trying to do everything like Nas. Every chick Nas hit, he was trying to hit. Nas had his baby mama first, then Jay wanted his baby mama too. It's like, dog, Jay-Z was a fan of Nas. Dog, he said it in his line. I'm from the city where the best MCs is Biggie, Jay, and Nas. He said it in his line. So, dog, you just made yourself look stupid if you said Nas don't want it with Hov. And what planet? That's what I'm saying. Nas went like C-Pen said, man, Nas was in the film room. He was. Like, dog, he killed that. You're my brother, I love you even though you trade your soul for riches. My child, I watch you grow up to be famous and now I smile like a proud dad watching his only son that made it. You seem to be only concerned with dissing women. Were you abused as a child, scared to smile? They called you ugly. From Song Cry, they called him ugly in the other song. Come on, man. Y'all got to keep up with that. Dog, anybody argue with you about that, just bring up the line about, man, I pull up in the buggy. That's when their eyes got fuzzy. You're my brother, you traded your soul for riches. I smile as a proud dad watching his only son that made it. You seem to be only concerned with dissing women. Where you remember? Money, cash, O's, money, cash, O's. Most of his songs was disrespecting women, right? That's factual. Were you abused as a child, scared to smile, they called you ugly? Well, life is hard. Hug me, don't reject me, or make records that disrespect me, blaming it indirectly. In 88, you was getting chased through your building, calling my crib, and I ain't even give you my numbers. That's basically Jazz-O right there. All I did was give you a style for you to brace a smile in my face, glad to break bread with the God, wearing jazz chain. No text, no cash, no cars, no jail bonds, jigger, no pies, no case. Nigga, what? Are you serious? Takeover, are you serious? Dog, Takeover, are you serious? Now, Takeover was nice. I ain't taking none. Takeover was vicious. But dog, when that dude said no take, he said wearing Jazz chain. He was wearing Jazz's chain in the Hawaii Sophie video. No cash, no cars, which he had none in that video. Jigger, no pies, no case, which he didn't do at that time. Just Hawaii shirts, hanging with Lil Chase. You a fan, a phony, a fake, a ussy, a stan. Called him a stan like the Eminem song. You a stan. I still whoop your ass. You 36 in a karate class. You Tybo-O. Try to work it out. You try to get brolic. Ask me if I tried to kick knowledge. No, I'm trying to kick the itch you need to learn though. That ether, that it that make your soul burn slow. Is he Dame Diddy, Dame Daddy, or Dame Dummy? I get it. You Biggie and he Puffy. Ew. Rockefeller died of AIDS. That was the end of his chapter. And that's the guy you chose to name your company after. Put it together. I rock O's, y'all rock fellas. Come on, dog. Stop it. These guys keep dude. Takeover was destroyed, cuz it's like, bruh, stop. Anybody, dog, Mr. X, send them to my page. I will gladly break down how Jay-Z and all this stuff was factual. Nobody want to hear the facts no more. Everybody just want the sensationalism. Yeah, they had him hot, bruh. Dog, it was over. Dog, Rockefeller was done after that. Guys were mad. Guys were pissed off. It was over. That's how Cameron came in and basically became one of the hottest off the label. That's how Cam got it done. And then Kanye came up. Kanye became the top earning artist in Rockefeller history. Not Jay-Z. Kanye sold more than Jay-Z ever could think of. Yeah, he 3 years older than Nas. But the thing is, Jay-Z always wanted to be Nas, dog. He always, cause see, nobody ever put Jay-Z in that top rap echelon. Nas was given all of that. Nas was an MC's MC. Ever since he kicked that verse where he said he'll snuff Jesus, it was over. Nas' career was set. And then Nas dropped Stillmatic, then came back with Godson. They say the roof is topless. Nah, we just say the titties are out. Newness, hear the anthem, put your hands up. They shooting. Made you look. You ain't nothing but a slave to my rhyme book. Was murdering Jay-Z man, he was murdering all of them. They couldn't mess with, if Nas' mom would not have died, it was over for them boys. Cameron and all of them was finna get destroyed. They were finna be destroyed. They were about to get put out the game. You know, they were about to get put out the game. And that's why I keep telling people, man, y'all don't understand. You see, I do music. I'm an MC. I know bars, dog. Like, nah, Jay-Z, no. DMX is a guy Jay-Z would not have had a good time with. DMX got way too much energy, and DMX probably has one of the best deliveries in the game since Tupac. Him and Tupac got the best delivery I've ever heard. They have the best delivery I've ever heard, dog. I'm sorry. They got the best delivery. They got it's so emotional. It's so like you can feel it. It's like, man, I feel this shit. It would have been a long day for that boy. Man, see, that's why I told you. That's why I told you that Jim Jones battle crap. Nobody care about that. We done went off and talked about something else. Nobody want to watch no Jim Jones and Lloyd Banks go at it. Like, if you talking like a Verzuz, yeah, but Jim Jones, if he has the right DJ, yeah, he could win because he got a lot of songs. But I don't know. Because Banks could play mixtapes and his albums, and Banks mixtapes go way harder than Jim Jones shit. If Banks mess around and play that Victory, I got a future gangsters that argues and stay with the reefer and flip when I call a bitch like she Queen Latifah. Now all the vehicles are long enough to stash a street sweeper. This shit could get uglier than a masterpiece sneaker. Riding through the chuckers, flying through the chuckers. Got spring break hoes home from college want to up us. Now I ain't here to drop knowledge on you suckers. I sit rock wallers on you suckers. Top dollar when you touch it. Top dollar to discuss this. A whole lot of zeros. When it come to the paper, I blow the soul out of Hero. I don't know, cause if Banks dropped that Victory, oh my God, if they drop that G-Unit in the house, what? Unit in the house, what? My dog say only time I get blue balls is if a chick got blue lipsticks. We both ride on blocks. You ain't gotta know how to break dance to end up in a cardboard box. Gucci down to the size, Ruby down to the watch. Dirty bitch, I'm running from a dirty itch. Dude, you 36. Man, I don't know, dog. If Banks dropped that, bruh. Bruh, if Banks drop, if Banks drop that in Victory, oh my gosh. If he dropped that other one, allow me to reintroduce myself. My name is L. L-O to the Y-D. I hooked the stupid ass up to an IV. All of us, man, I don't know, dog. Jim Jones, now look, Jim Jones got songs. So it's not going to be a wash, but I don't know why Jim Jones and Juelz is. Yeah, I'd rather see Dipset's versus the unit rather than Jim Jones and Banks. Exactly. It's like, nobody want to see that shit. Oh yeah, also happy birthday to LB. I think his birthday's officially today. Not sure, but happy birthday to LB So Wavy, man. That's my guy there, man. That's my boy there. He been supporting, man, and dropping knowledge with me for like a year or two now. And all he does is come and show love to the page. That's the biggest thing I love about him, man. He show a lot of love. But I mean, I'm like with you, Andrew Walker. Nobody want to see that. Nobody want to see no damn nobody want to see that Lloyd Banks and Jim Jones. It's like, why? I don't want to see it. Maybe other people want to see it, but I don't want to see it. In my opinion, I think it's a waste of time. But we ought to get the unit versus Dipset. So, you know. What's up, I Really Hoop? Yeah, like, nobody want to see that crap, man. It's like, come on. Like, I don't even, and dog, this is what I'm saying. Jim Jones and Juelz brought it up. Dog, y'all had y'all chance to shine against the Locks. Y'all got y'all ass washed off the stage. Who you think want to see y'all do this again? And if Banks come up there and wash y'all off the stage, oh, y'all definitely over. But I want to see the unit. I want to see the unit versus Dipset. That's the one everybody want to see. But 50 not going to do it, man. 50 make way too much money. He don't need these guys. You know what I'm saying? He don't need them. Now, Banks and Yayo, would it be good if they do it? I mean, yeah, you could do it. He said they're going to show up unprepared again. I Really Hoop stupid. They going to show up unprepared again. New York going to be like, we've had enough with Dipset. They already saying that now. What up, T-Hub? T-Hub said, talking New York. What it do? Chilling, man. Chilling. When we gonna see Afro HD? Bruh, I ain't never gonna have an Afro. I got dreads, bruh. I got dreads. I don't have an Afro. The best time to see me with an Afro was earlier when I was growing it out. I got dreads, man. See that? Got wicks. Got the wicks. I don't have that no more. I used to have a fro. He said that's the funniest shit. Oh, okay, I got you. Mobley, KD, Dinwiddie. Oh man, Tyreek Evans. That sound like it's good. I know DJ Feds over there. I really hoop. He over there interviewing John Sally. Heavy. And John Sally basically debunking everything the media says. It's like, I used to like John Sally when he was on the Best Damn Sports Show, period. He was good on there. Yeah, that's DJ Fed. Nah, Mama Deezy don't have dreads. Mama Deezy don't have no dreads. Mama Deezy got regular hair. Yeah, you know DJ Fed, Vlad. DJ Vlad, I call him DJ Fed. He's interviewing John Sally, and John Sally, man, I love John Sally. That's my guy. Spider, the original Spider. That was the original Spider. Before Donovan Mitchell. Before Donovan Mitchell. What's up, One True? He said F Mitchell, man. One True Emperor is starting to turn into me and not like anybody. Yep, we were on Martin Ash. Yep, that's facts. That is facts. I really hoop. I agree. He said we were on Martin Ash. But my thing is, I don't know why Charles Barkley don't ever talk about when he got his ass whooped by Bill Laimbeer. He loved to put that. He came and sucker punched on Bill Laimbeer. Yeah, he sucker punched Bill Laimbeer. Tried to make it seem like it was all Bill. Man, Bill Laimbeer came and beat your ass. And then another teammate came in there and sucker punched you for sucker punching Bill Laimbeer like you did. That was between Bill Laimbeer and Mahorn. Nobody told your fat sloppy ass to run over there. Charles been pissing me off, man, because he been doing this agenda-based shit for years. Disrespected Kobe, disrespected KD, just loves disrespecting. Right. Always went to go try to find a team to win off of. Didn't want to stay and do what he got to do. And that's all they are, man. All these guys are nothing but media whores. And John Sally said it best. DJ Fed asked him about the Brooklyn Nets. And John Sally basically said they only played 16 games together. They only played 16 games together. So what are we talking about? And DJ Fed was trying to make a point, and Sally was trying to tell him, dude, basketball is about chemistry. They only played 16 games together. They're not going to win at all if you only play. You even looked at history that's impossible. Every team that only played together a certain amount of time never wins the championship. Even when Pau Gasol got traded at the trade deadline, when he went to the Lakers, they played more than 16 games together. And plus, Pau, it wasn't hard for Pau to transition in the triangle because the triangle fits a center. It was made for a center. So Pau wasn't going to struggle. These guys came to a team where they had to learn how to play together, learn how to keep it together. Crazy. Oh, yeah, Jason Coonlock. Yeah, I remember Coonlock. He at HO too. Let's see. What up, Q Lee? Oh, Punchline King and Yayo basically responded back to Capo and Juelz. Capo and Juelz basically were popping off at the mouth. Well, first, okay, let's recap. Basically, this is how it started. Juelz was on, I think, Drink Champs or something like that. Juelz basically, it was supposed to be him and Memphis Bleek. I think Memphis Bleek, you know, I think he was trying to put his name out there, and him and Juelz were supposed to go at it first. Juelz was like, man, I'll destroy Memphis Bleek. That'll be a wash. Now, the person I want to go against that'll give me competition is Lloyd Banks. I would love to go against Lloyd Banks. I think I'll beat him. And then also in the same interview, Juelz insinuated that him and Banks got beef, but didn't really get into it. So Jim Jones jumped in and added his 2 cents, I think on Twitter or something, or he said it somewhere, that, yeah, doggy, us against them, yep, you already know it. We'll get them, Jules. Me and you, ha, we'll take out Banks. Banks ain't ready for us. He ain't ready for us. So they basically, Banks and Yayo did a show the other day. Banks has been doing a show, man. He been killing it. He been killing the tour for Cody. He been just performing Cody too and some other joints. So he did the I Smell Ussy song. Brought Yayo out to it. And then as the show was going on, somebody asked him, what about Juelz and Jim? They said they could get you in the verses. And Banks basically said, what? Them? Man, they can't F with me. And then Tony Yayo like, you know Yayo got to be the hype man. Yo, yeah, man, they ain't doing nothing. Yeah, I just came back from on tour in some country. Right, Memphis, that's what I'm saying, I really hoop. I'm like, Memphis Bleek ain't got no songs. I like Memphis Bleek, but he ain't got no songs. How you gonna battle Memphis? You ain't got no songs. That's what I'm saying. All they got to do is come out with, bruh. That's what I'm saying. All Banks got to come out to is ain't no click like one I'm with. When drummers get thick, it's the guns I get now. Feeds me and his bye-bye gone. We got guns like Popeye arms. And the cats want to mind on the wreck with action. These cats want to learn to mind. I'm the Rapsfield Jackson. I went from murdering, booking every who kid. K-Slayer, Big Mike, admitted the kid's tight. Man, look. Listen, Jim Jones got songs, but Banks got them bars, I'm telling you. I'm telling you, if they perform, and Lloyd Banks, dog, I'm telling you, it's going to be different. Because Jadakiss and them showed us, if you got bars, dog, you can win. But the difference is they got energy. But my thing is this. Why would they bring up Lloyd Banks? Then all of a sudden, when they brought up Lloyd Banks, right? Cody 2 dropped. His 2 songs dropped, Menace and Fell in Love. He said, Yayo only played I'm Curious. Banks workout 1, 2, and 3 in victory. I'm a warrior. T-Hub basically said the whole thing. But why would they say that? In my opinion, what if these guys were plotting this? But my thing is this, though. I'm with Andrew Walker. Andrew Walker said it best. Look. Andrew Walker said it best. Look. What link did you put in here, Outlaw? I know you did some trolling shit. What link did you put up there, dog? I know you did some trolling it. That boy always doing some troll it. Because he started laughing after it. But I think they planned to do this. Oh, I'm not finna open nothing, Andrew Walker. I don't trust it. Cause dog, Outlaw gave himself away. He just started smiling and laughing. I'm like, okay, he on some troll shit. He said Jim Jones versus HDZ. First song, Purple City Blouse game. Yeah, that's what it is, a 48 jersey. I bet that's what it is. That's why they laughing at Outlaw funny. Yeah, I know Outlaw did some punk move. That's your man's, Outlaw. That's your man's. Jim Jones versus Petey Pablo. Oh, God. North Carolina! Come on, raise up. Put your shirt off. Whip it in the air. We're like a helicopter. Yeah, you did. You put it in the chat like an idiot. He like, man, I put it in the chat by mistake. My bad. Outlaw over here tripping. Hold on, y'all. I got to fix my coffee. But who do y'all got? Y'all got Lloyd Banks and Yayo? Or do y'all got what up, Still the King? Or do y'all got Jim Jones and Juelz? Still the King said last time, Yayo and Banks, greatest duo. They ain't the greatest duo, but they're a great duo though. Q said the unit. Still the King said the unit. Oh, snap. Almost dropped my glasses, y'all. Hold on. Hold on, you guys. Got to get situated. Had to fix me some breakfast. HD was starving over here. Oh, man. Okay. HD, who was a harder MC, Big L or Big Pun? Big Pun had a better flow, but Big L had the harder bars. And Big L had his delivery was sick. Big L had one of the coldest deliveries in ever. If he wouldn't have passed away, then man, dog, you would have been talking about probably the best MC ever. But Big Pun had a better flow. And Big Pun was more versatile than Big L. But Big L just had the harder bars. So I would go with Big L. That's just me. Love Big Pun. Love Big Pun all day. Big L was a monster. See, that's what I'm saying. It's like, if you go back and listen to them Children of the Corn tapes and then those CDs he had, man, dog, it's tough. Like I said, whoever you choose, that's you. Yeah, see, you take Pun. My brother Kraken, he don't like no New York cat. He could not stand New York rappers. But when I played that Big L for him, he was like, this Negro sound like he really bought that it. I mess with this dude. Right, exactly, Outlaw. Big L can paint a picture. Pun couldn't paint a picture like L. Yeah. Oh, T-Hub, what's this mother effing rap game without L? Yo, that's like Juelz without ice. That's like China without the rice. The Holy Bible without the Christ. The Bulls without the... Woo! The Bulls without Mike. Crackheads without pipes. Woo! Man, I'm telling you, Big L was a monster. Telling you, boy. Oh yeah, that cipher. Big L said that line. All I got for chicks is hard stick and bubble gum. I be hustling them rocks with Freddie Rubble and them. I was like, oh my gosh. And then Jay-Z took the line and used it on $1,000,001. When I heard $1,000,001, I'm like, Damn, that sound like somebody I heard before. And it was Big L. Cause I went back and heard the cipher. I'm like, this dude Jay-Z just bite everybody's shit. What? What Puff do? Y'all talking about Puffy. What did Puffy do? What Puffy do? He's an outlaw and Puff. Hey, that shit sound clean though. Outlaw and Puff coming soon. Outlaw and Puff, all we do is burn that green, dog. What happened with Puffy? Y'all over here laughing and shit. I want to laugh too. But yeah, he was kissing his mom's on the lips, talking about how she could put both of her palms on the floor. Put both of her palms. I didn't kiss my mom on the lips, but palms on the floor. What the hell? He talking about having sex with his mom? That's nasty as hell. Ew. But I didn't kiss my mom and sister on the lips before. But other than that, hell no. Puffy sus show. That is sus. Why would you talk about your mom could put both her palms on the floor? That's implying doggy style. Like, what? Yeah, he was funny in that movie. Well, he slept with his cousin Daryl Clark, but they didn't know they were cousins. They didn't know until like it's something with their family tree, this side and that side. Kevin Gates didn't know. About time they found out, dog. They was already in a relationship and everything. Oh God, Puffy is, but Puffy always been like that. Puffy's always been a fruity booty. Allegedly, allegedly. Don't shut me down. I already got a strike. I don't need another one. Puffy always been fruity booty on Rudy. Fruity booty on Rudy. Fruity booty on Rudy. A wop bop the do bop a bop bop bap to the fruity on Rudy. To the fruity. Allegedly. Allegedly. He said footloose. Yeah. Like, I would never say that. That crap is nasty. Like, cause I remember cause I think Outlaw, you told me that part, Outlaw, but you didn't tell me the part he said she's good on both with both her palms. That could also mean she give head too, dog, to her own son. That's nasty, bro. That is nasty, bro. Nah, that ain't ill, son. That's ugh. She's great with both her palms. That means she be giving the Gawk Gawk 3000 with both her palms. She be doing this. Man, what is wrong with Puffy, dog? Talking about Puffy, Q. Go look at that link. Outlaw put a link in the chat. Go look at that link. Very suspect-ish. Yeah, there's the link, Q. Hit that link. Yeah, about your man's Puffy. You mean LB man's Puffy? Take that, take that, take that. Remember he did that? Remember he did that, Outlaw? Take that, take that, take that. Dun, dun, Like, yep, exactly, Outlaw. Insinuating doggy style. And she said both. Yep, and she said both. So she insinuating doggy style and the Gawk 3000. Man, what is going on, dog? What is this? Hold on, what that dude be like? What is this? What he be saying? What is this? Biggie has some sus lyrics. Yeah, you look so good. I suck on your daddies. I was like, ew, what the hell? I'm like, Biggie wildin'. And she also didn't like Puffy saying Mace's name. And I was like, tell your son to stop stealing his publisher from his artist. Right. Right. No, he ain't getting no bail for that. Dog, my homeboy, dog, we from Florida. He from Jacksonville. I'm from St. Pete, but we went to Texas Southern together. He was like, there's only one thing that Biggie, dog, I had a question about him. When he said that, you look so good, I suck on you. I was like, whoa, Big, you tripping, Big. What's up, Andrew? Ask the question. He said he was honest. Yeah, too honest. I ain't sucking on no man's stick. Ever. Ever. Ugh. That's nasty as hell. You look so good. I suck on your daddy. What? That's when you're supposed to come in and be like, what? Hey, Biggie, what is you doing? You can't be spitting that agate stuff around here. You know. Are you tired of clean clothes that just don't smell clean? What if your clothes could stay fresh for weeks? What you mean? What you talking about, Andrew, on You Owe Me? You can't be talking about that agate stuff around here. Be claiming you king of New York with that suspect in. What? Yo, listen, I was talking to Outlaw and T-Hub the other day, and they was telling me about this Biggie line. I was like, what Biggie line? Then all of a sudden, Biggie just came up and was talking about she looked so good, he'll suck on his daddy. I was like, what? What? Rewind that back. What? He said that? Man, yo, son, word to mothers. He said that shit, son. He said it, dog. I don't even know what that is. Yeah, no, we don't do that. Andrew Walker, what are you talking about? Like, what's the lyrics you're questioning about? That's ill. Word. That's why Nas ain't want to do a song with him. He was forcing the chick's hands, hold on. He was forcing the chick hands. What you talking about? No, nobody let that slide, Daryl Clark. Nobody in Florida let that slide. We was looking at Biggie like, yo, man, what's wrong with him? We loved his flow, his bars. Biggie was nice, but we was like, he's at Brokeback Mountain too. Yeah. You talking about with you talking about you talking about Show Your Guns Gil and Mr. Feminine RJ? Yo, who that is? That's Gil. Chill. He ain't gonna show no guns. This dude here pulled it out on the floor and told my ass to pick one. Man, they all got questionable lyrics. All of them questionable. Him, Pac, Biggie, Pac laying in the tub with a flash on, looking like, please take me. I'm like, what the hell is Pac doing? Man, that blew my goddamn mind. I said, is Pac posing in a bathtub picture? What the hell is going on? All of them dudes is suspect, dog. They said, dog, now this is allegedly now. I heard that Russell Simmons smashed LL Cool J to give LL his first deal. Now, I don't know if that's true or not. You know, Cino might come out and say, that's ludicrous, but I heard that Russell Simmons smashed LL Cool J for LL Cool J to get his first deal. I'm not saying that's true. I'm just saying what I heard, and this is allegedly. I'm not saying this is true. I could be wrong. Cino got to confirm that for me later, but that's what I heard. Oh, snap. Q Lee said, hey, well, we'll say allegedly, but damn. Damn. I told you. They all suspect. Run for the hills. Run for the hills. They all suspect. They all suspect. We can't trust none of these guys. Whoa, method. Oh, I didn't hear that one. Thanks, Q. Nah, that I'm saying I'm just saying, dog, allegedly, but I heard Russell Simmons, you know, had LL Cool J, man, had to do something. I heard. Is 3 Stacks down with them boys? I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't know if 3 Stacks is down. I think 3 Stacks had a chance to, but I don't think he fully crossed over. Because 3 Stacks really never... Man. Right, 3 Stacks was always this guy. Nah, Kendrick down with them people, man. But see, everybody getting mad at Kendrick. They's like, Kendrick wore some heels. But I'm like, Prince wore heels. I mean, Prince wore heels. Nobody said nothing about that when Prince wore heels or Prince was dressing kind of suspect. But Kendrick do it, everybody lose their mind. I'm like, I'm not condoning it. I don't believe a man should wear heels. I don't believe a woman should be wearing pants. Like, that's just my opinion of things. But it's crazy. No, I'm just saying he took a picture in that tub. I'm just saying every artist done did something suspect. So yeah, you taught Andrew. Oh, Andrew Walker. I see what you saying. Yeah, that's kind of right. Oh yeah, 3K down with him too. I figured that, Q. I just wasn't sure. You right, Andrew Walker. That is putting him in a compromising position. But hey, say what's your price just to back it up. You can hold my eyes. Now let's say you owe me something. Owe me back like you owe your tax. Owe me back like 40 acres to blacks. Yep. Hey, she really owe him back. Brad Pitt was wearing a dress. Of course he was wearing a dress. They all wear dresses. Kendrick lost me with the diamond Tiffany's crown that had blood leaking from it. Oh, I know why Kendrick did it. Oh yeah, Erica Badu, I heard, is a gatekeeper. Exactly, Daryl Clark. If it ain't no homo it, they sacrificing. Yep, exactly. Oh yeah, dude. R&B singers. R&B singers are the most fruitiest of them all. You had R&B singers sleeping with each other, then they go sleep with their wives and girlfriends. A lot of them R&B singers were very fruity, bruh. Yeah, exactly. Up the back to back, gonna try this love one more time. I really love this girl, and I'm gonna make her mine. That was my group. Oh, she did it again. Looks like you're never gonna win. Oh, I was out without a doubt. I was out. Strike one caught me by surprise. Strike two, right in front of my eyes. Oh, without a doubt, she got me out. Without a doubt. Love is just like a baseball game. Three strikes you out. Three strikes you out. Whether you win or lose. Oh. Up the back to back. See, we used to listen to that funk. Cause I had older parents, man. So I listened to all them old songs. Oh, hell yeah. Big Daddy Kane pictures. Oh, Big Daddy Kane got some of the fruitiest pictures too. Bruh, all these, that's what I'm telling you, Outlaw. All these guys did something fruity, dog. Or took a picture, did. That's why Pac was going crazy. Everybody was like, man, that's why Pac was going crazy. Pac seen some shit. I don't know what Pac seen, but Pac seen some shit. He seen some shit that made him go crazy. Cause Pac never used to act like that. The all eyes on me Pac and going crazy. I know he got shot, but Pac ain't never heard about, ain't never used to act like that. Pac seen something. I don't know what he seen or saw, but he saw something that blew his mind. Mr., Mrs. Jones. Yep, me and Mrs. Jones. I kept hearing about LL Cool J for years. Trainees was exposing him. I didn't know how true it was. Hey man, dog, I've been hearing, dog, I used to hear that all the time from LL. They said Russell, dog, this is all allegedly. They said Russell Simmons did something with LL. Excuse me, that's allegedly. Yeah, Quincy Jones did try Pac. I agree. Well, B. Wyatt, they had him wearing heels, and he had on, I think he had on silver heels and a diamond crown. He had on heels. Yeah, Q, I agree. He saw a lot of it. Mans was hanging with them fruity designers. Yeah, he was. And then look at it. The group he with, Top Dog Entertainment, they just outed their artist. He was giving head not too long ago. So, hey, I don't know, dog, all that stuff. Just saying. Yeah, I believe it, Outlaw. Russell Simmons, fruity too. All them guys. Yep, B. Wyatt, you right. Them designers. Exactly, Q. The whole entertainment industry is satanic. Right, CL Life. It's some stuff you've seen is what made it say it's going to be some things going to make it hard for you to smile. Dun, 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 dun. You're absolutely right. Playboy Cardi, what, he fruity too? That's why I never got into that crap, dog. Because Mano, see, this would mess Mano up. Mano basically was talking about the higher up you go, the more fruitier it is. Ever since then, boy, they did not let Mano, they didn't let him into nothing no more. After he said that, they didn't mess with him no more like that. Oh no, I didn't say Prince was, dog. Some of these guys who dress in these fruity stuff, these clothes, they're not gay, dog. They don't love men. They just dress in those things to show that that they're safe. It lets them know that they're safe. So that's all I'm saying and everything. Right, exactly. Like Russell Westbrook. Russell Westbrook isn't gay, but they made him dress like a female. It's a lot of guys that aren't gay. Like, look at the guy that's on the Power book too. He's married with a wife, got kids, but they got him playing a gay character. Uncle Frank said this. Uncle Frank basically put this out there. Uncle Frank was like, well, they make the straight men be gay and the gay men be straight. because that's how it is. So it's always backwards. Well, Daryl Clark, that's why me and you, we gonna forever be working and hustling. Because I can't do that shit either. If they was at my job talking about, oh, you gotta cut your hair, you gotta have a, I'm like, look, I'll tie my hair up, but I ain't cutting my damn hair. Now, if I gotta cut my hair just to get that money to work under you and still be cussed out, still have a potential to be fired, I'm not cutting my hair. I used to do that shit. I said I'm done cutting my hair, dog. If I have alopecia, because alopecia or whatever you call it, grow in our family where hair doesn't grow. If that grow, I'll just be pulling the Rasheed Wallace. Right, exactly, Andrew Walker. Yeah, I heard he has a wife and kids and he kissing dudes every week. Exactly. That's what I'm saying. It's like that's the stuff you gotta do. And that's the stuff that you shouldn't have to do. You shouldn't have to do that. If you got natural talent, they should let your talent show. But no, they're not, because a lot of those homosexual guys and bisexual guys, them bisexual guys, them the ones that I don't like, because they go home, they'll smash their wife, then they'll go smash a dude, come home and spread some crap to her, then she end up stepping out because she suspect him cheating, but she don't expect him cheating with a dude. She think it's like that R. Kelly crap, like that R. Kelly trapped in the closet. That stuff is real. That stuff happens for real. I just have one more thing to say. There, right there. Checked under the bed, looked under the dresser. Like, this is what I didn't understand. How do you look under the dresser? What are you looking under the dresser for? I think he just needed something to mat to ride with Beretta. Right. Yeah, exactly, Daryl Clark. Like, you gonna have a whole fake wife so you can smash Big Bob over here. Like Elton John too early. Yeah, it's crazy. You got a whole fake wife. You got a whole fake wife over here trying to mess with a sweaty dude. It's like it's the most craziest thing to me. Dog, I could go 20 years without getting some cooter. I could go 20 years without some cooter. I am never laying up in no damn bed with a man. Y'all ain't finna catch that shit. They gonna be like, there's a tape out, there ain't no tape out. If they said somebody murked me and they tried to say something fruity, y'all know they killed me. That boy Q Lee gonna be like, man, they got my dog HD. Now I don't believe that homo crap. They killed my dog. Boy, Q Lee gonna have a pistol ready. Like they done shot my dog. Yeah, they went Big Bob Outlaw just laying there with his old hairy chest, and they just, Bob, I missed you today. I was with her, and guess what? I touched her ass cheek. Oh! I touched her ass cheek. Oh, why? It was horrible, wasn't it? Come here. It's okay, Tommy. It's okay, Tommy. You'll be all right. Wipe that out your head. Wipe that image out your head. And Ernie Blue said, stop it. That's what they be doing. They be like, it was so terrible. I saw her nipple and I accidentally grabbed it. Oh my gosh, the horror. Big Bob like, yeah, it's horrible. Come here. I might have to call her later. Big Bob over there finna go knock down his wife. He gonna come home and catch Big Bob beating the brakes off his fake wife. Huh? Bob! What are you doing, Bob? Huh? What you mean? Oh, stop. Yeah, this is nasty. Big Bob blowing her back out. Just, all in it. If y'all could just picture the shit I'm saying in my head, y'all would be crying laughing. Oh yeah, I think I got your text. I'll look at it. Oh yeah, I got your text, Q. You said somebody called rollers or something. I didn't get a chance to look at it. I was doing something. Yeah, they did. A transformer did. They did. Ah, when you blew out the candle that Puffy gave him. Wow. So basically the three doors are, is gay sex, dress feminine, or play gay character, sacrifice, or baby blood. Dang, man, that's bad. Rolly Band's a rapper. I don't know. I asked my little brother, dog. I don't really listen to a lot of these young cats, Q. I always listen to I listen to some guys, but I don't listen to all these young cats. All these young cats, I can't get into their shit. And they all sound the same. Rolly Bands, all right. I'll ask my little brother. He probably know. Oh, Michael Jackson had a song, I Tell You. Hell yeah. I tell your boyfriend that you was trying to sleep with me. Tom G, hell yeah, we listen to Tom G. Oh yeah. But the kid is not my son. Billie Jean is not my lover. She just a girl. But the kid is He's not my son. No, 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 no. Everybody like Thriller. I'm like, dog, Off the Wall was better than Thriller. We was talking about it, dog. I always would rate Off the Wall in the Bad album over Thriller. Everybody used to get mad, and I'm like, bruh, my sister is a Michael Jackson fan. Like, she dressed up as Michael, had the hair like him and everything. She loved Michael Jackson. Off the Wall was the best album he made. Yeah, he was. Because Thriller was the album where he got crossed over to the industry. He basically did a sacrifice. Like, he basically did a ritual on the Thriller video. Nobody remembers that. Then he did and then on Thriller, when he made the video, people didn't catch that dance he was doing. He was doing a ritual. He was getting brought into the other side. Then when he down the line, the one video, Black or White, that video before Black and White come on, Michael Jackson is doing a dance. They basically cut that part off to mainstream. But if you go look it up on YouTube, they got the dance where he was doing the dance in the beginning. He basically was releasing himself from the demons, the evil. He was denouncing his soul from Satan. And that's when all those allegations started coming out. He messing with kids and stuff. And then he bought the Sony shit. He bought the Sony shit at that time. And that both correlated with that too. It was like, wow. What's up, Jamie Holmes? Yeah. Was it at the end? I thought it was at the beginning. I thought it was at the beginning of the video, Daryl. Like he was in the beginning. He did a whole dance routine. And I was a kid. I never knew what the hell he was doing until I realized it. When I got older and I started looking at it, and I was like, wow, that's crazy. Now, I'm going to show y'all something. Yeah, exactly, Daryl Clark. Oh yeah, you know what Jay-Z did to get in, Outlaw. You remember what Jaz-O said. Jaz-O exposed him. Jaz-O exposed Jay-Z. Hold on, where's this commercial? Yeah, exactly, Outlaw. Right. Okay, it was the end. Okay. I was making sure was it the end or not. So it was at the end. So now, look at this. You see this fruity dude? This is how they're depicting us on TV. Light-skinned with lipstick. He got lipstick on. Then you got the typical white girl. You got the white guy and you got him feminine. You see that? But we crazy though when we point that whack stuff out. We crazy. That's what they want us to be. What's up, Mr. CM23? Yeah, exactly, Outlaw. They got a dude in the commercial. It should be Cam and 50. Jamie, y'all got here late. This is what happened. Juelz was originally supposed to go at Memphis Bleak in a versus, but he said that Memphis Bleak can't mess with me. So then, so then after that, he said that I would rather battle Lloyd Banks. He said I would beat him, but that would be a better battle, him and Banks. And then Jim Jones came in there co-signing on Twitter or somewhere, basically saying, "Yeah, me and Juelz will get Lloyd Banks. Yeah, we'll beat him. That'll be a victory for us." Then, so basically, this is what happened. Lloyd Banks did a show the other night, him and Yayo. He brought out Yayo to the I Smell Ussy song. And then once that happened, somebody in the crowd, like down the line when they had a little break, was saying that, oh, Jim Jones and Juelz say they could get with you and all of this stuff. Lloyd Banks basically looked at him and said, bruh, them hookers can't F with me. And then Yayo was like with his 2 cents, yeah, man, that just came off tour, man. We ain't worried about that. So that's basically how it went. However, however, after that, you basically have you basically have so you basically have Banks saying whatever. But nobody wants to hear a Banks verse, a Banks and Yayo. This is what it is. This stuff to me came out too coincidentally. When Juelz started talking about this, Banks dropped, like nobody knew this, Banks dropped his single, Menace. Everybody was like, oh snap, Menace go hard. Him and Conway killed it. Then he dropped Fell in Love, and then he had the album. He announced the album. He announced the album not too long after Juelz did all of this. So is it promotion? Is it just coincidence? I think all these guys are planning this, and I just don't think it's going to be big as it should be. So, so so the super cop store is working. Y'all messed it up. So You stupid Andrew Walker. How we how we let Ray J slop with over 70 wishes when it was supposed to be one wish. You stupid, Andrew. So basically, what this is how I feel. If you got Banks and Yayo versing what's his name? Jim Jones and Juelz, it's like, come on. Hey, hey, y'all remember Beverly Hills Cop? Hey, y'all remember Beverly Hills Cop when they were talking about, hey, you can't be, hey, we're not gonna fall for the banana in the tailpipe. Are you not gonna fall for the banana in the tailpipe? Man, you supposed to be a brother. You supposed to be like, hey man, I ain't falling for no banana in my tailpipe. You been hanging out with this guy too long. Dog, this junk never gets old. What's up, Joe Cool? The coolest and flyest one. Yeah, we seen Naked Gun, Daryl Clark. That's a classic. Everybody's seen Naked Gun. But here's my thing, though. Right, just let Banks do it himself. Like, dog, my thing is this. Jim Jones has songs. He has songs. But this is a versus. This is going to be on stage performance and how you could deliver your bars. Right, Banks don't need Yayo. Man, if all Banks gotta do is come out there with that ain't no click. Yeah, Eddie Murphy was killing that whole movie. Yeah, he was. Listen, he said either is a killer. Yeah, I see CL Live, they do. Banks don't need Yayo. You right, Joe Cool, he don't. Banks could do it himself. I seen Banks' performance. Banks did a pretty good job. I just think because Banks is so laid back, I think people underestimate him. Because Banks don't really talk. Banks is like, he only talks when he's around people he cool with. Like, he's like Kawhi Leonard. Like, I think Outlaw said that. Outlaw said it the other day. He's the Kawhi Leonard of the rap game. He is. Very quiet. So I think people take his stoic look or his laid backness as he can't. Dog, Lloyd Banks will lyrically destroy. Like, if this is about lyrics, Lloyd Banks gonna destroy you. What's up, Henry Steptoe? Salute to you, sir. Yeah, the quiet ones always put the work in. Lloyd Banks he's just a guy who's just laid back. Like, I don't get why people act like this dude ain't a monster. I knew this dude was a monster when he said, when that dude did that song, man, what goes up must come down, when he was dissing Murder Inc. Oh my gosh. He lyrically slayed them dudes. And then I liked him on the mixtapes too. He had that song, he had that one song. The only way I get blue balls is if a chick got blue lipstick. We both rhyme on blocks, but you ain't gotta know how to break dance to end up in a cardboard box. Gucci down to the socks. I'm running from a dirty chick. Player, you 36. Save it all. Bigger bathroom. He said bigger lobby. That's when me and my players brawl. He said you're ussy. He said that's why your inside of your heart is softer than a mozzarella stick. Itch. Yeah, he's antisocial. Exactly. Right, he like Tim Duncan and Kawhi. I come and do my stuff. Dog, why did listen, why, I just noticed this. Why does Eddie Murphy and Keenan Ivory Wayans on Beverly Hills Cop, why are they acting fruity? I've noticed this about all the black pictures back in the 80s. They had a lot of us acting as if we were gay. Crazy. Right, exactly. Exactly, Daryl Clark. Yeah, like he said. I got a future gangstress that argue and stay with the reefer and flip when I call her itch like she Queen Latifah. Now all the vehicles is long enough to stash the street sweepers. This it could get uglier than a masterpiece sneaker. I was like, oh my God. Riding through the chuckers, riding through the rucker, got spring break hoes home from college, wanna uckers. I ain't here to drop knowledge on you suckers. I sit rock wilders on you uckers. This dude said, I'm not here to drop knowledge on you suckers. I will sick Rottweilers on you suckers. That boy said, I'm not here to drop knowledge on you suckers. I'll sick Rottweilers on you uckers. When it comes to that paper, I blow the soul out of Hero. I'm your favorite rapper and a star, Plaid and Burberry. That dude said I'm your favorite rapper and star, and I'm platted in Burberry. I said, oh my gosh. They can't contain Lloyd. See me on the big, like in my car, got a big screen like I'm playing a Game Boy. I'm telling you, bruh, if this is about just bars, Lloyd Banks would kill all them dudes in Dipset. I'm sorry. J.R. Ryder, all of them. Banks would kill all of them, dog. Banks is a monster. They used to look up to you. What happened? Me on the other hand covered with platinum, different colored whips and can't decide with a Rex one. I'm fairly new, but I demand some respect because I already wear your Advance on my neck. I step off the jet and it's brand new features. Blue Yankee fitted G-Unit sneaker. I already figured out what to do with all my features. Decorate the basement full of street sweepers. What? We in a different time zone. Your records don't reach us. I ain't here to save the world. Just roll up a blunt. Come with me outside. I'll teach you how to stunt. What? Dog, he had the hardest verse on there. That dude said, I figured out what to do with all my features. Decorate the basement full of street sweepers. We in a different time zone. Your records don't reach us. Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh, dog. That dude said I would decorate the basement full of street sweepers. We in a different time zone. Your records don't reach us. That was a shot at Zero and all them. Yeah, they were B Wyatt, but they did too much of that gay stuff, bro. I'm sorry. Oh yeah, Keith Murray. Keith Murray always had a nasty pen. His problem is he couldn't stay out of jail. But Keith Murray was a beast. My dog said decorate the basement full of street sweep. I'm sorry, dog. Banks would kill them dudes. My boy came in there. Allow me to reintroduce myself. My name is L. L-O to the Y-D. I hook your stupid ass up to an IV. Everybody would have known me. See what he said? Damn, I forgot what he said. Truth is, they cut us slack, they abuse it. I try to figure out who these hookers got me confused with. Dog, you ain't see that video of my mom's? My mom's would kick a dude out the house if they wore a dress. My mom ain't play that. See, I gotta understand, my mom from the 40s. She was born in the 40s. You know, she not used to all this. She's not used to all this fruitiness. Like my mom don't deal with that. She's old school. If she see a man or a boy in a dress, she kicking their ass out the house and she sending their ass to a psych ward. You're going to a psych ward, sir. Like she will. I never even played in heels growing up, none of that stuff. My mom let me know that I was about to go play with some dolls. My mom said, no, here's your Ninja Turtles. Take your ass over there. That's for the girls. My mom, and then I had my dad around. My dad, I always copied what my dad did. I always wanted to do what my dad does. So I never was around my mom like that. Like I was around my mom's, but me and my dad, that's why my dad, when he passed away, it hurt me so much, dog. I was depressed and everything because it was like this. We were like that, dog. Like inseparable. Inseparable. So basically, so basically, my dad is a man. I was raised by a man. That's why I'm the way I am. I don't have no, it's nothing to be ill will about. That's why a lot of my relationships with women haven't worked because a lot of them are raised in single parent households. And I'm not blaming that entirely on single parent households. Nothing wrong with that. If you're a single parent, that doesn't mean your kid turns out away, but sometimes when you're raised by a single parent, you miss the other half that you really needed around when you're in the house as a kid. So basically, so basically, it's like this. The women I didn't deal. The reason it didn't work is because they come from a household of craziness and violence. So they start doing it in the relationship, and then that's when the men like myself reacts to it, and then that's when shit hits the storm. A lot of these people today are not raised around two people in a household. And it's very hard for them to understand how another person feels. They don't understand how a man is supposed to be. Women think a man is supposed to have sex with them all day, every day, and provide everything. So, so basically, that's how it is. You know, I'm a person who goes off of what I see. I'm a person who has vision. Everyone that I've been with don't have vision. Their vision is, oh, we get married, we have a happy house, and I do this while you go to work, you work your ass to the bone, and then you come home and do this. Like they want it control. They say they want a man, but women really don't want a man. Women want a dad. They want somebody that's a dad who basically gives them everything and basically gives them everything, and they could do whatever they want. A lot of these women today want to have their cake and ice cream, and that's not how it works. Women love to say, "Oh well, oh well, whatever's yours is yours. I mean, whatever yours is mine, and what's mine is mine." That's how women live by. Now, this may not be for all women, but some of the women, this is what they do. A lot of these women, a majority of them are doing this stuff. And then they try to equate everything to sex. Like, oh man, you gotta have, look, men don't even, look, penis size is not the issue. The problem is, the problem is women are so addicted to a certain meat size, some of them think that makes you a man. There's a lot of boys out here running around here having great sex with women, doing all type of things with women. But it's not working out at the end of the day. You're stuck with a bunch of kids. You have some great sex, but do you have your priorities right? A lot of things we lack is vision. Some men and women don't be on the same page. If you find a woman that's on the same page with you, marry her because there's no other chick that's gonna be out here. But if you find a chick who's always beating around the bush and she always try to tell you to do this, do that, you need to do this and that, and then they always disrespect you. Oh, you a boy. I need a man. What you? Well, I need a woman. I told the chick I need a woman. You need a man. I need a woman. You know, I need a woman, somebody who's mature, not somebody who always is trying to shoot down what I'm saying, who always negative. And then these are the women I don't like. When the women you get in a relationship with, they tell you, I'm not an affectionate person. You try to hug them, give them a kiss, they like, I don't like all of that. I'm like, then bitch, why you in a relationship? The point of being in a relationship, you show each other affection. That shows that you got love and respect for one another. It's like, what are you talking about? It's like, what are you talking about? Right, women want a trick. No, I didn't see the John Wick 4. I gotta go see it. So that's all I'm saying, man. Women a trip. I love women, man. There's women out there that's cool, you know. But some of these women got their priority messed up. And they always go for a dude who's good. They always go for a nice dude. So they could use them and manipulate them. And then they make the nice guy turn into an a-hole They make the nice dudes say F the world. Then they go on with their life to get married and they happy and all that stuff, or they go on with their life and have fun messing up the next dude, but they always act like they don't do nothing wrong. Women are always like, I don't do nothing wrong. They always play that card. They always love saying they're never wrong. And that's why a lot of their asses stay in the predicament they do. Right, they probably never had affection before. To me, if you don't show no affection, then what's the point of you being in a relationship? That's just stupid to me. Right, they want you to be all over them in public. Some of them don't even want that too, still the king. Some of them want you just to walk side by side. They go here like y'all walking like y'all brother and sister. Y'all not even walking like y'all in a relationship. Y'all walking like y'all brother and sister. Some girls like that shit. That's what I'm saying. If you're not affectionate, then why are you in a relationship? Why did you get in a relationship with me if you don't show affection? It's like the dumbest thing. It's the dumbest thing in the world. But see, that's what women do. Women always be in a relationship, but they always got a couple dudes on the side that they have that they can jump to once they're out of their relationship. Once they mess the relationship up with you, they got this other sucker over here that they know gonna marry them, take care of them. They can flaunt around and say, this is my man. He's a man. It's like, okay. But then when you leave them, you like, shit. My credit's better, money flowing in, I'm good. Still stressed about some things, but my sanity is good. Then you try to invite some chicks in, they crazy as hell. They start everything and then they try to blame you for everything after they started it. Yeah, Kendrick album go hard. He tell the truth on that album. I'm tired of all these damn emotional ass itches. Always crying a river, all itches. Yeah, and he told the truth about chicks on there. That's how chicks be. That's why that song dropped off. They like that song dropped off the Billboard. Yeah, because all the women got mad at that song. They hated that Kendrick song. That's why it dropped off the billboards, because it was showing women in their true light. Always mad and angry, then always throw that in your face. I should have had sex with a bigger stick, but you weren't saying that 2 minutes ago when you were sucking me off. But you weren't saying that. It's like, women so damn confused. I keep laughing at the shit. And then I can't stand the one women you try to knock down, but then they really a HOE, but they try to be a lady in front of you. It's like, how you gonna be a lady for me and you a HOE, but you a HOE with everybody else, but you want to be a lady with me? Man, if you don't get the hell out of here, if you ain't talking about sucking off or throwing that ass back, get your ass out my face. Exactly. Right. Oh yeah, if you get caught, they'll never let you hear the last of it. Yeah, Andrew Walker. See, that's why. See, I like Kendrick's albums because Kendrick makes everybody feel uncomfortable. He makes everybody feel uncomfortable. Exactly, Outlaw. You already know they do. I don't trust none of these itches. I told you, I love look, my dad told me, man, just like my dad told me, man, trust nobody. Trust your mama. That's it. And I understood that as I got older. He always told me, trust your mama and cut the deck. That's the only person you trust is your mama, F everybody else. And that's the truth. Your mama will always have your back. Exactly. Y'all going to strip clubs, we smashing them strippers after they got off work at the crib. Exactly. So that's how it is. Exactly. Cat Woods. If you're thinking about sleeping with her, go to the nearest bathroom and bust one off. You'll thank me later. That's how Cat Williams be. Y'all paying for OnlyFans. She using that for gas money to G. Yep. Women intuition, I guess. Exactly. Running from the D, but you should have had somebody bigger. They be saying anything when they mad. Exactly, outlaw. I swear, dog, they be saying anything when they upset. When they upset, they try to say any damn thing. That's all they do. Right, exactly. Yeah, they be an HO on the low. The last two girls I was with, HOs. HO to the E. The one before that, just the asshole. And just wanted control and wanted to do whatever she wanted to do. Like I said, the last three I dealt with, idiots. All three of them, idiots. Yeah, if you think you're lonely now, right. And then they get upset and everything. Like then this what women want to tell you. That's why you're forever going to be alone. Like I had a student tell me that. That's why you lonely. That's why you're always going to be alone. I'm like, good. I'll be alone as long as I ain't got to deal with some punks like y'all. All you got to do, like this student, he was an asshole. And he mad because I always called him out on his bullshit. That's why I told him, I said, dog, you a spoiled brat. Get out my classroom. You're not finna be in here trying to do whatever you want, holler at chicks. If you want to do that after school. Like, look, if the school day over, you hollering at this thick little thing, I be like, do your thing. But when class is going on, yo, do what you do. He said the same thing. Everybody say that to me. You gonna be alone. Good, I'll be alone. I'm happy. You see, it ain't nobody in here. You see, it ain't nobody in here. I'll be alone. I'm watching Beverly Hills Cop talking to y'all for over 2 hours, enjoying a day off from work. So I'll be alone. Shoot, I don't have a problem with that. Yeah, it's a peace of mind. I would rather be talking about Team Wee Wee. Yo, yeah, you talking about T Hub. T Hub stupid. Right. Eating ice cream and watching wrestling by myself. I ain't gonna eat no ice cream, but I'm just saying, it's like, dog, don't get in a relationship or be with somebody because you don't feel like being alone. Because you're going to hurt. And see, women today are more desperate than men, cuz they more desperate than us. Because they done ran away all the dudes who would have did something for them and would have been a great man to them. Now they looking like idiots. You just saw Saweetie. Saweetie was on stage shooting her shot at a fan. She literally done stooped so low where she's like, I'm just gonna holler at this fan. During a show she was doing. That's how much she not popping. Right, Nerdy Blue. 7 years and counting, so I'm good. So that's what I'm talking about. Oh yeah, facts. Shit funny as hell to me. It seemed like a lot of them dudes married and in relationships, they be worse off than everybody else. They be looking like they ready to jump off a bridge tomorrow. He said, "Wilt the still." But yeah, man, thank y'all for coming by, man. I'ma holler at y'all. We might do a stream yard tonight. I'll see how I'm feeling. I'll probably do one tonight. Baby boy to Deezy. Whatever, T-Hub. So yeah. Y'all be safe, man. I'm out. Deezy.